Bordalás wasn't in charge. So it's one of these.
Fede Valverde, Militao, David Alaba making his first start of
structure of Hetafe, but that in itself.
Joined by the great Guillem Gené, Domingos Duarte and Juan Iglesias in defence. Back of an international break, there's always that question mark. Well, here's the aerial view. Important as always in that Hetafe.
Play in different positions. How about it come and make guys?
What a players Guillem missing in defence.
Yes, but
and Rodrigo, and it seems like a
nice way of saying it.
Like everybody else to try and push and make sure goes down on the edge of the box. The referee looks away.
Well, we see 5 at the back for Hetafe, and we've seen
up of the net.
Gené left Mbappé on side.
End of his career, but has been there for a very long time in Jose Borja. To anticipate, but how much of this 11 do you think is also Valverde finding Jude Bellingham?
I think we're seeing those something to look forward to as he feels the trust of the manager. Feels that this is not ideal for him to have so many defenders, 5, but it's how it will be.
Real Madrid playing Juventus next week, and of course Football Club Barcelona.
Yeah, spare places in the squad, and some players arrived.
Bellingham.
Bordalás still trying to put all that together. Still have the best team.
Oh, wonderful
assistant and the best recoverer of possession. You can do both. You can do it's the kind of football that Bordalás perhaps keeping an eye on the runs of Bellingham. What made it good when he first
stands one on the right. It's the Frenchman that gives it back to Bellingham a little bit too much
as the game progresses.
Oh, Alaba slipping as he played that across. Hetafe some space as he runs down on goal and forces Soria into the. Well, now they're on the back foot as Gené takes. More wonderful touch from Kylian Mbappé, looking for the opening, surrounded by Hetafe play. The Kylian Mbappé of old. Hetafe on the attack. He's trying to get the shot away as he goes down.
Link up as well, but I think Chouameni to the back of his Real Madrid with goals pretty soon.
Well, another strike from Mbappé. Well, he was saying no player has more attempt.
Against, well, you know, when you cannot compare.
More wonderful touch from Kylian Mbappé, looking for the opening, surrounded by Hetafe play.
Build up from the back. That is the predominant model of our.
Sheepishly looking across at the referee, back up on his feet. As a former player of Real Madrid, maybe gives him a bit more. Really had too many touches of the ball so far.
All those things that make those teams so good, and that it seems to be working with.
Sankaris. It's a difficult
PSG, and that's the question. When they meet the likes of perhaps starting Bellingham wasn't a great idea, for instance. So we'll see how.
In comes the long throw. It's flicked on. Sankaris flank for Kiko Femenia. That's a clear foul by Eder Militao. So the chase is on for Rodrigo. That's our players. Mbappé thought that Rodrigo would be making that run. Heads it away again. That was a
number 9 as their number 9 and being the best goal scorer.
Still Mastantuono drop of the shoulder. It was lovely looking names, you say, Lopetegui, Rafa Benitez, Xabi Alonso.
Hetafe started with waiting for Real Madrid. Now they little by little, if things go well for them.
And everything is. We've got a brilliant supplier in Luis Milla. The ball went into Mastantuono, fires in the corner.
It's circumstantial. It's not the usual with this team when they play well.
Bellingham looking to play the 1-2. Yes, and the club has found the stability it needs and is looking for.
We're against Atletico Madrid, for instance. So it is a team that how you like to have in your team.
Still remarkably. More wonderful touch from Kylian Mbappé, looking for the opening, surrounded by Hetafe play. It certainly seemed quite comfortable in the way that they had to.